Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. So today we are back with another video, and that is the question and answer session. So I have been receiving a lot of questions regarding CA articleship, CA final, and which classes to take for CA inter, for example. So I have just compiled the majorly asked questions, and let's get started with the video. So the very first question I have taken is Mohammed Hamza asks, did you decided to do articleship in a mid-size firm from the very beginning, or you also had plans for big four? So basically मैंने मेरे resumes जो है वो बहुत सारी big tens में भी दिए हैं in Pune, and I have also given it in big four. So I had tried for KPMG, but as I had cleared only one group and मुझे second group में एक exemption था, that was in FM Eco. So I guess they had this criteria for clearing the both groups, and then I didn't receive any reply actually from them. So I had been through 2 rounds, but then I had received no call for the third round. So yes, I had given interviews, but I had given interviews in 4 to 5 firms, and then I decided from them. तो 4-5 जगह पे selection भी हो गया था मेरा, but then I decided the last option. Okay, next one. Virtual food tour with Akansha single. Okay, she asks, hello Dee, can you make a video on what's in my articleship bag, or like what you carry with you in your office? Now that's a great idea, Akansha. I would like to do this actually, but इतना कुछ है नहीं मेरे bag में, but still I would do this. I have loved this idea. Now the next question Manan Shroff asks is it difficult in office for few beginning days? Yes, it is. Now मेरा जो articleship है that had started during COVID. So मतलब तभी work from home था, and I had to like work from home for I guess 4 to 5 months. So बहुत difficult हुआ करता था to actually get the work, means understand the work, and मतलब सारा any desk पे काम चलता था. So yes, it is difficult for the few beginning days, but you would cope up with it. मतलब जैसे जैसे you would do more of the same work, you would mastery in that. So I would say that don't just lose your hopes. It is difficult in starting few days. Now Ashish Pal asks, articleship के साथ study कैसे कर लेती हो? Yes, it is very difficult. I have actually a set up schedule which I need to follow. Sometimes नहीं हो पाता है, but then I make it a point that I get up at 5 or max 6, and then I study in the morning before my office starts. Sometimes it is not possible जब काम का ज़्यादा stress है, so I have to reach office early, but then at least make it a point that you study for at least 4 to 5 hours in a day. Okay, the next Vidula asks, wonderful, it's amazing how articles live their profession and enjoy their crazy times as well, especially the song singing and the lunch dinner moment. I have a question, can you tell what actually do you work in outstation audits? Also share your overall articleship experience. So okay, this is actually a very big answer to this now. Now what actually we do in outstation audit is, जो तुम ऑफिस में बैठ के करते हो वही तुम आउटस्टेशन ऑडिट में जाके भी करते हो, बस द डिफरेंस इज़ you are at the client place. Also outstation audits, you have more pressure because if you are going for 2 weeks, so you have to make sure कि मतलब वो 2 weeks के period में you jot down all the points, and majority तुम्हारा जो भी queries है those get resolved in outstation audits. Outstation audit is more fun actually, because you can actually visit the client place and get to understand how the client actually works, how the company actually works, how they actually function, what is the process of sales, the purchases, कैसे होता है, and you can see that actually. So yes, outstation audit is fun, and also share your overall articleship experience. It has been great. Now it's almost more than a year that I am doing my articleship. I'm in the 2nd year now, and all I can say is initially नहीं समझ आता था इतना like what I'm actually doing. I was just mechanical. अरे हाँ okay ये करना है. But now as I'm going further, I'm learning a lot of new things, learning to handle things on my own, मतलब अगर कोई डाउट भी है, सो हाउ शुड आई रिजॉल्व इट ऑन माई ओन फर्स्ट एंड देन आस्क समवन. सो इट हैज़ बीन ग्रेट, and I would say that outstation was the best part of my articleship till now. Okay, random person asks, as far as I know, females aren't allowed to go for outstation audit. How did you then? No, it is not so. I had specifically asked my principal that मुझे outstation जाना है. Yes, they are concerned with respect to females that a female should accompany the other and they don't let you go alone. But yes, if you should ask actually. I feel that मतलब पूछ लो एक बार कि do they allow females to go? If yes, then it is good. And I guess there shouldn't be a problem as such, because people accompany you, you don't need to go alone. And it totally depends on your comfort, also the permission from your family members. So basically my family didn't have a problem and they allowed me to go, and that's what the permission my principal needed. So I had went now for almost 4 to 5 outstations, and also for stock audits. Okay, next question we have is T Boom asks, Didi, one question, please tell what is average stipend do CA inter get in articleship? Hope you see this and do reply. Now if you are meaning that you have cleared one group, then I guess थोड़ा stipend कम हो जाएगा, but the average industry stipend is, it ranges from 5 to 10k depending on in which year you are. It ranges between that, and ICI का शायद it is 3, 4, 5, so maybe majority small firms might be giving that stipend. Then the next question is, what stipend are given to articleship? Please do tell. Okay, so I have answered this already. Is it good to do CA at the age of 21? Yes, it is obviously good. If you think you can do it, then why do you need someone's approval? And from which teacher you did CA inter? Okay, so CA inter, I had taken classes from many of them have asked this. CA inter for group 1, I had taken the ICI coaching classes at Pune, and they were good for group 1, especially accounts and tax, also costing, and for group 2 basically I had taken online classes क्योंकि तभी COVID था and then I couldn't match, so I had taken the recorded classes from expert, that is Sushil Bhandari sir for advanced accounts. For FM Eco it was Prashant Sada sir, and for और क्या होता है यार group 2 में, for EIS SM I had taken Amit Tated sir, and audit I had done by myself. I had seen Ankit Oberoi sir's marathon on YouTube. So majority classes I have done online. Okay, so the next question Rahul Music asks is, how much money you get for your articleship? So my first year stipend was 5,000, the next year was 6,000, and for the third year it is 8,000. So it also depends on the firm actually, कि कौन से firm में हो. छोटे firms में I guess it is 3, 4, 5. Then Neha Patil asks, food and traveling expenses are bared by company. Yes, during outstation, yes, they are. So basically even अगर आप खर्चा करते हो, so your firm reimburses once you come back, or maybe they would give you advance, or maybe the client himself would carry out some of the expenditure, so there is no question for reimbursement in that case. Neha Patil again asks, you don't wear formals at client place? नहीं बाबा, किसने बोला? We do wear formals at client place. So I guess this is the question due to the video where I had went for stock count. So stock count के लिए generally we wear casuals, क्योंकि stock count के लिए you can't wear formals and go. It is actually like a field work you are doing over there. So some companies पता नहीं कैसे हो, factory में जाना है, you have to go at the manufacturing site or maybe at the warehouse. So it is usually prefer, and in our firm we wear casuals when we go for stock counts. Mahakal asks, are you give both group at a time or not? Yes, I have given my both groups for inter at one time, though I didn't clear it. I cleared my first group in the first attempt, and second group में एक exemption था मेरा FME को में. Then I gave it in the next attempt, the remaining 3 subjects, and I cleared those. So yes, I took 2 attempts that way, but I had started my articleship once I cleared the first group. So I had taken a leave of 10 to 13 days, I guess, for the next exam for the remaining 3 subjects, and I then cleared it in my second attempt. So next question, Family Fitness Vlog asks, ma'am, please tell me online CA classes in Hindi medium, please. So at which level you are asking this? If CA final का हो, so FR and SFM के लिए CA Vinod Agarwal has 2 options. It is Hindi and English. He has it on his website. But if I actually didn't understand at which level, he is saying online CA classes in Hindi. He or she, actually I don't know. Okay, but I guess teachers nowadays have options on their own websites कि आपको English medium में चाहिए या हिंदी medium में. But I would prefer you take it in English medium. Starting में it would go difficult, but then eventually you would get a habit for it. Then hashtag Drastic asks, it is a company or a CA firm? It is a CA firm. You do your articleship in a CA firm. परमेश्वर शिरोड़े आस्क, तुम्हारा ऑफिस कौन सी सिटी में है? इट्स इन पुणे, महाराष्ट्र. Then Kim's Scenery has asked many questions and she has put down in a very well way. So I'll become a CA too after giving my ISC in 2023, but I just have a confusion. I hope you help me. Yes, I surely will. So I have decided to do my CA after graduation, but I have some questions. How many years does it take to complete CA after BCom? So after BCom, I guess it would take 4 years because you don't need to give your CA foundation. Then can I complete my CA after graduation in 2.5 years? No, 2.5 years में कैसे होगा? No, 2.5 years you cannot do your CA after graduation. Can I start CA in middle of BCom, like if I am in my second year of BCom, so then I am starting my CA? Is it possible? Yes, it is. You need to give the CA foundation, but if you haven't cleared your BCom yet, like if you aren't done with your graduation, then you need to give CA foundation. But if you are done with your graduation, then you don't need to give CA foundation. If I do CA and BCom together, will I have to give? So okay, so I have already answered this question. I request you to answer them, or anyone saying okay, so I have answered your question, Kim Scenery. Okay, so last I guess, and Yuvraj Deshmukh asks, हे दी, मैं आपका सब्सक्राइबर हूँ और मुझे आपकी वीडियो बहुत पसंद है. थैंक यू युवराज. एंड आप मुझे बता सकते हैं आप आर्टिकलशिप कहाँ से कर रही है, मतलब बिग 4 या मिड साइज फर्म, और लाइक दोनों में डिफरेंस क्या है, और हमें सीखने में कितना टाइम इनफ होता है, लाइक 1 ईयर या कितना? Okay, so basically I am not doing my articleship from Big 4. It is a mid-size firm, and दोनों में क्या डिफरेंस है? There is a difference. Big 4s में actually I don't know much about it, but then maybe you would get more exposure of listed companies, public companies in Big 4s, and mid-size में mostly there would be private limited companies, or in some of the mid-size you may also find public companies. But मेरे firm में, as far as I know, there are only private limited companies, and I have worked only on private limited companies. But I would say कि exposure बहुत ज़्यादा मिला है, and I have worked on many areas of the balance sheet. Then 1 year मतलब कितना टाइम लगता है? He asks. It takes time, Yuvraj, to understand the work, actually perform the work all by yourself. So I guess पहले तो firm का procedure समझने में you would take 6 months, like how does the firm work, and what are the documentations that they do, how is a work paper to be done, what is the process. So I guess there are trainings and you would understand through that. Yeah, for seniors always they are there to help. You can ask actually, until and unless you don't ask you won't be able to learn things. So asking doubts, asking questions is the main thing, and that's what I have learned. So you need to ask. If you don't understand, ask. That is the thumb rule. Okay, so these were all the questions, guys, and I hope I have answered majority of them. Also, do let me know how was the video, and if any more questions, please comment below the video. Thank you for all the love on the channel and the videos. Bye until the next video. Love.